So one thing you've got to do if you drive an old car as a daily, always try and find whatever spares you can. And obviously with Mercedeses, they're plentiful. There's no issue at all with that. But when it comes to something like that, where there weren't a lot sold and there's not a lot left on the roads, you snap up whatever you can. And I saw an ad of a gentleman selling a whole bunch of things out in Dispatch. So I decided to take the 200D out for a bit of a run. I haven't driven it much since I've got it. Just the 2Ks back and forth to the warehouse some days. And even that hasn't been for probably a month, as I'm waiting for it to go into bodywork. So I thought I'd take it for a nice drive, about 100k round trip. And it runs beautifully. I mean, I can do 120, 130 on the freeway, no issue at all. But I was chugging along at 130, and after about 10k's, I braked for the off ramp, but only 3 of the brakes worked. This thing had overheated on this side, this caliper here. So I nursed it through to Dispatch, and the gentleman there very kindly helped me just pull off the wheel and bleed the brake a bit, and I think I'm going to replace the caliper. But it just shows you these old cars need to be used. You can't not use them, just leave them standing for any length of time. It doesn't do them any good. And I don't think this thing's ever done 10 or 20 k's at 130 k's an hour before. But it can, and it runs beautifully. But those spares, just getting back to that, it's a very good way of doing it. When I bought this tow car, this Ford Territory, I bought another one for spares the same day. And it serves you very well doing that sort of thing. Anyway, for the Volvo, a couple of gearboxes, all these gaskets, engine mountings, carb kits. One thing I do need, I want to overhaul the carbs, and there's Stromberg kits here, brilliant. Pedals, gear knobs, a bunch of different things. Gearboxes, as I said, service kits, brake pads, ball joints, alternators. It's really a good way of doing things. So if you ever buy an old car, try and accumulate whatever spares you can. You never know when you're going to need it. When you need it, they're so difficult to find. Unless it's a Mercedes, of course. Then contact the old Merc guy. We always have spares for these in stock. But really, got an old car, use it. Don't let it stand. And I'm sure when this is back from bodywork, I'm definitely going to be putting a lot more Ks in it. It's really nice and refined, and I love it. It's funny, only 44 kilowatts, but it runs nicely and effortlessly and quietly as well.